Stillness and Stories, written by Molly Harris, narrated by Rebecca Veigel. Introduction. Hello and welcome. You've made it. The day is behind you, and now, right here, is just for you. This book was created for busy women who carry a lot. The planners, the caretakers, the problem solvers, the ones who don't always get to pause, but deserve rest more than anyone. Stillness and Stories is your gentle invitation to slow down. Inside, you'll find short, calming stories written to soothe your thoughts, soften your heart, and remind you that it's okay to let go. There's no rush here, no pressure, just quiet stories for quiet moments, told with warmth, peace, and presence. So settle in, let your shoulders drop, and breathe deeply. Let the stories carry you to a softer place. Part 1. Let the Day Fall Away. Stories that gently guide you from motion to stillness, helping the mind and body release the pace of the day. Chapter 1. The Door Closes Softly. Erin turned the key in the lock and stood still for a moment, her hand resting on the doorknob like it was the only thing holding her up. She didn't rush inside. The hallway behind her was quiet, dimly lit by a single bulb that always buzzed faintly. The faint scent of someone else's dinner lingered in the air. Garlic, maybe, or roasted something. She couldn't tell. Her mind was still buzzing, but her body was already trying to shut down. She exhaled softly through her nose, turned the key one more time just to be sure, and finally let go. Click. That was the moment, the real moment her day ended. Not when she left the office, not when she tossed her bag in the car or turned on the engine, or sat in traffic, trying to keep herself from crying over nothing and everything. It ended when the door closed behind her, softly, intentionally, not slammed, not yanked, just closed. She stepped out of her shoes, flats with worn soles and the faint outline of her feet pressed into the insoles, and let her heels sink into the cool hardwood floor. The air inside her apartment was still. It wasn't quiet exactly. The refrigerator was humming, and there was a faint ticking sound from the clock she meant to replace months ago. But it was her kind of quiet. She dropped her keys into the ceramic dish by the door. A tiny chime rang out as they clinked against loose change and an old bobby pin. That sound, for some reason, always made her feel like she'd completed something. Like punctuation. Period. Done. Her bag slid off her shoulder and onto the bench with a soft thud. She wouldn't unpack it tonight. She already knew. The laptop would stay zipped, the folders untouched. Maybe she'd deal with it tomorrow. Maybe not. She moved slowly toward the kitchen, her feet making faint shushing sounds as they brushed against the wood. She didn't turn on the lights. The fading blue-gray of dusk filtering in through the windows was enough. She filled a glass of water at the sink and leaned against the counter as she drank, her elbows resting heavily on the cool stone. Her eyes drifted to the little stack of unopened mail on the counter. Flyers, probably. A bill or two. Nothing urgent. Nothing she had energy for.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?